Everyone, welcome back to my channel. I just want to share a couple of things with you that are I feel are rather important, and but you do as you will. Matthew McConaughey has this thing coming out where I don't know, for 1 or 2 hours. I don't know how long it's going to be, but it's a thing on the internet. It's free, and you can go listen to him talk about God knows what. I highly suggest you not subscribe or watch it. It's free, but once you understand who they are, all of them, all of them are inhabited. He sounds good. He talks great. He makes you, he's very charismatic and all of that. So was Elvis, and so are a lot of other people that we know in history, right? I'm just warning you that the first time I heard him talk about this in one of these little commercials on YouTube, my spirit said no, don't watch. So you do what you want, but if you guys are seeing those ads and you're like, oh, I like him, I want to watch it, I highly suggest you do not do that. Um, and also, when you read the books that they took out of the Bible and other books, you'll find that things that they have hidden from us are starting to be known. Other people are putting information out for us. Now, when you read those books, you'll find that the giants were not eliminated from Noah's flood. The father left 20% alive to keep the balance. So our government, although hide a lot of things from us, that is one thing they did to protect us, so to speak. You know, I mean, the lesser of a lot of different evils, right? So when people like me or other people say they're coming back, they are. They're going to because they're going to be allowed to. At some point, we're not going to be protected by them because of other crazy things happening in the world. And there are other things. The orphan trains, why there were so many children. That's because Tartaria, way out in no man's land, out in European areas, the mud floods were happening so much that there was, I think, three in a row or something like that, that they had to send the children here because they were homeless. And then they had, you know how we have drop boxes you can put your baby in, or you can drop them off at a fire station or something. Well, they had that back then in like the 1700s, and people just drop off their babies. They were getting like, I don't know, what was it, 1200 a month or something like that. I don't know, but they were sent here because the America was empty. There wasn't that many people here. They're aboriginals, but so that's why they were sent here, and then they were sent out on orphan trains. So a lot of things that we know, a lot of it we're trying to guess at, but there are people giving us the information as to the truth of a lot of things. So there's a couple of links of channels that I have been led to recently, and one of them is also I think I'm not sure if he's fairly new, but he talks about what's going on the other side of the ice walls. So that's a really good channel. And then this one talks about hidden history and all of that. And then there's another one, Archaics, and he actually goes over dates, and he's telling you how certain things could not have happened in this time frame, but this is what happened. And I mean, he's very knowledgeable. So I really think that these are really good channels for you to, if you want some knowledge of history. I think they're, entertaining if anything, but I think that you'll find some knowledge in them. So I've sometimes I'll comment on other people's channels, right? And I'll get other people commenting back. And I'll say something like, oh, if you read the books they took out, you'll find out why this or why that. And I'll usually get one person that'll say, what book are you talking about so I can go get it? And I'm like, well, nobody told me. I was just led to it by the Father. And so I tell them that, and I tell them, I just told you they're in the books they took out of the Bible and in other books. So why don't you just go on your own search and pray as you're going, and the Father will lead you to where He wants you to go, and what He wants you to know. And they'll come back, with, well, I really want to read those books. Can you tell me? And I'll tell them again, nobody told me. And if I give you the information like candy to a baby, you're not going to go look for the information. You're just going to come back and attack me and argue with me how it can't be in those books. And that's usually what happens. So last week, this person, did that. And I said, they said, no, I really want to go, I'd really like to know. And I said, and I explained to them that when I give the information out freely as to where I found this information, I usually get flack or whatever. And so it's better that you go look for yourself. But then before I sent it, I deleted that part and I said, just go look in the books, you'll find it. And they came back with, well, I've studied all the books they took out from the Bible for the last 27 years and blah, 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 and all this garbage, right? I knew it. I knew it. And I sent it back and I said, and there you have it. That's exactly why I do not tell people what books I've read, where to find this or that, because every individual has to go on their own search. Just go on your own search. Start by typing in books they took out of the Bible. Once you start reading, you're going to be given little footnotes, or you're going to be given little things, little nuggets that will tell you, you can find this in this book or in that book. And then go read those books and start looking where they're telling you, and you're going to be led to a wonderful amount of information. And that's how I found out a lot of things. How I found out that 20% of the giants were not killed, that they were saved to keep the balance. And um there's the books of your ancient grandmothers. People say, oh no, don't read those. So if you do, all it talks about is the first 7 generations, and it tells you who birthed the first Nephilim. I mean, this stuff is just amazing, and the Father will lead you to the information that you know, or that you're going to need to know, or that, will explain a lot. So, I've been trying to upload videos, and I don't know what's wrong with my video thingy, but it's just not letting me upload anything longer than a couple of minutes. So I have my other cheapy laptop getting fixed right now because that's the one where the cats ran dog chased and my computer went boom. Yeah, he's fixing that right now, and that one was really good. So hopefully I'll get that back in the next few weeks. But for now, yeah, I've got videos, that I've been trying to upload, and they're just not even shopping hauls or anything. So enjoy these channels. Just take it for what it's worth. It's information, and if you want to, know anything further, like why people are gay or lesbian, and if these people knew and understood, had understanding, maybe they wouldn't be trying to change their body, and maybe start to try and change their heart and minds a little bit and understand what happened to them and what happened to all of us actually when the Bible says that we are born in sin. We sinned before we came here. We don't carry Adam and Eve's sin. We carry our own sin because we sinned. We left heaven. We're all in sin. That's why once we're put into our host body here, why sin was allowed to come with us. So it's without saying too much, it's just when you read the books they took from us, it explains everything. It explains why our military are coming back killing themselves. It explains a lot of that. So just take the information for what it's worth, and happy searching, and I hope I can get some stuff uploaded here soon. All right, take care. Love y'all. Bye. Oh, y'all know I ain't done. Okay, one more thing. You know how, you know, we're not allowed in certain forested areas or certain areas, and it says it's protected and this and that. Well, everything is backwards in this world and upside down. So think of it backwards. Are those areas protected, or are we protected? You might want to stay out of those areas because a lot of people go missing in places they shouldn't be. And a lot of people go missing in places, in forested areas where it's okay to go hiking and stuff. But, we can only be protected so much. And when you go into areas where it says stay out or this is a protected area, maybe it's not protected. Maybe they're protecting us from them. There's a reason why we're told to stay away from certain areas. And when people venture off and they are never seen again, well, just use your imagination. What happened to them? They shouldn't have been in that area because maybe those are where these entities are, the giants or what have you. Anything, you know? So, um, yeah, our government they're all for sociopaths. I mean, they're just whatever. But on the other hand, maybe they're doing things that protect us. But we're looking way on the other side and looking at them as all bad. Maybe we should look and say, well, they're trying to protect us in some aspect. So I just want to throw that out there. All right, now I'm leaving. Go away. No, seriously, I'm done. I won't come back. I promise. I'm done. You still here? Video's over. Go watch something. Click on a link. Okay. Bye. Love y'all.